Coming up in Atto 3 Adventures, it's part 2 of our Malaysian road trip as we head from Georgetown to Ipoh. Hello everyone, welcome back to Atto 3 Adventures. This is a special episode we're doing, part 2 of our Malaysian road trip. So if you watched our first part, you'll know that my wife and I had a beautiful holiday in Malaysia over Christmas, and the second part of our road trip takes place sort of at the beginning of in fact it starts on New Year's Day, where we leave Georgetown in Penang and we head down to Ipoh, which is in the state of Perak. Now, we didn't hire an EV because the maturity of the EV infrastructure in Malaysia is not quite as good as Australia, so we rented this Honda CR-V, which you can see a little bit of here. We might show you a bit more of that later. Now, just like in the previous episode, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown of the EV situation. So we did see a few EVs, mainly in Georgetown in Penang, and there were mainly Atto 3s we saw, and we did see quite a few Dolphins, so they seem to be very popular cars over there at the moment. We didn't see any Teslas, but I've been told there are a few over there as well. Now, the charging infrastructure, we did see a few chargers. This is one at the Butterfly Farm in Penang, and I found my lost footage here. This is some we saw in Taiping, which is a beautiful little town, and you'll see more of that later on in the episode. But yeah, they've got some chargers as well. And if you wanted to have a look at what we got up to over in Malaysia, if you're interested in travel and so forth, you can head over to our other channel, which is Finding G-Spots. I'll put a link in the description for that, and you can have a look at what we got up to over there. But anyway, on to today's episode. So we leave Georgetown pretty early in the morning and we head towards the Orangutan Island. My wife and I always wanted to see the Orangutan Island. It's about 76 kilometers and it's going to take us just over an hour to get there. So if you're interested in going over to the Orangutan Island, you've got to catch this ferry going across. Now the ferry goes 6 days a week and there's 5 trips over to the island at different times of the day, and you get to spend roughly an hour or so over on the island before you have to catch the ferry back. Now what I'll do is I'll put a little link in the description where you can go to the site, which will give you quite a bit of information about the island and how to get over there and enjoy the trip. Alright, so let's have a look at Orangutan Island. So that was a lovely visit we had over to the Orangutan Island, and if you've got any interest at all in the great conservation work they're doing with orangutans and you want to enjoy a nice trip over, we would recommend that. Now another nice place we heard was Taiping. We heard that was a lovely place with nice mountains and a lake, so we decided to visit there. Now that's only quite a short trip away, roughly 40 minutes, and it's 23 kilometers to get there. Let's get to it. So just quickly, if you are passing through Taiping, the chargers for electric vehicles, they're sort of just past the KFC and near the restaurants there. So there's like a little shopping area you can see, and that's where you can charge your car in Taiping. Okay, what a lovely little place Taiping is. I can definitely recommend you, if you get the chance to visit it, go there. I would love to go there again one day. Absolutely spectacular countryside. Okay, we're going to head to Ipoh now, so it's just over an hour as well, and 67 kilometers, and this section of the drive is utterly spectacular with many mountains, and it's just beautiful. Okay, so we made it to Ipoh, and we made it to our beautiful accommodation at the Banjaran Hot Springs Retreat. So much like our lovely accommodation in Georgetown, Penang, this was also a wonderful place to stay at, and You can check out this, we've done a review of it too on our other channel, Finding G-Spots. So you head over there if you're interested in anything to do with travel, accommodation, tourist attractions. You can have a look at this wonderful place to stay, and yeah, we definitely highly recommend this place as well. Now, just out of interest, the retreat also had some EV chargers as well. So I guess if you were going to stay at this retreat, well, you might be able to utilize them. So yeah, there's a little bit of footage of it there. Okay, so yeah, we had a fantastic time in Ipoh as well. We were very lucky. We had a wonderful holiday celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary. So yeah, that concludes our longer Malaysian road trips. Of course, we did drive from Ipoh back to Kuala Lumpur obviously to fly home back to Australia, but we didn't really film much there. But we did do some filming or some other trips in Penang. So we did drive through some of the mountains in Penang as well. So we might do a little episode about that as well. But for our really long trips, that's it for us for Malaysia. But coming up on our channel, we may have some other road trips that you can tune in and see. Alright, that's it for now. Give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd really love that. And as usual, take care on the roads. Alright then, see you later. Bye for now.